So once you have your second row of half double crochets completed, then you should be back around to the seam line. I'm just going to show you how I make the leaves. There's probably better ways to do this, but this is just what I do. So if you want to do exactly what I did, this is what I did. So I'm going to chain a total of 10. So once you have 10, then I'm going to skip to, sorry, my cat is eating cat food. So once you have 10, you're going to skip to the second chain, place your hook through the second chain. Then you're going to pull yarn through and then place a single crochet. Prepare for a half double crochet. In the very next chain, you're going to be placing one half double crochet. Prepare for a double crochet, go through the very next chain, you're going to be placing one double crochet. Prepare for a triple crochet. I'm only wrapping the yarn around once. I'm going to go through the very next chain and place a triple crochet. I'm going to do the triple crochet one more time. There are different ways to do a triple crochet. Feel free to do whatever you want to do, whichever way you prefer to do a triple crochet. Now I'm going to prepare for a double crochet, go through the next chain, place a double crochet, prepare for a half double crochet, go through the next chain, place a half double crochet. So you're kind of just like ascending and then descending into this little leaf. Then I'm going to prepare for a half double crochet, do a half double crochet. Then this is where it kind of gets twisted at the end. Honestly, the ends I got so twisted, but it's okay because all you really need is for the leaf to look nice, and then once you get up here, it's going to close with a drawstring, so even if it is a little bit funky, no one's really gonna know or care. So I'm just gonna go straight into the very last chain, place a single crochet. So then you have half of your leaf completed, and it's a little bit twisted, that's fine. I'm just going to kind of turn the bag over, and then I am going to go through again this twisted first chain, come out the other side, place one more single crochet, turn it over completely. So now I am going to work on this side of the leaf. So then I'm going to go through the first chain on the other side. I'm going to be placing a single crochet. This is really big, oh well. So then I'm going to go through the very next chain. These are going to be really big chains. Place one more single crochet. Prepare for a half double crochet. Go through the next chain, place a half double crochet. Prepare for a double crochet, go through the next chain, place a double crochet. Then I'm going to be placing triple crochets. One triple crochet. Then I'm on this side, if you want to completely mirror it, you can. I kind of like my leaves to be a little bit lopsided, so I'm only going to do one triple crochet, then I'm going to go into the very next chain and place a double crochet. and then I'm going to place a half double crochet. Then on the second to last chain from the top of the leaf, I'm going to place a single crochet, and then on this very last chain of the leaf, I'm going to place a slip stitch, chain 2. Now, since I don't want to cut and tie every single leaf, I'm just going to slip knot back up and then kind of loop around, chain along this, and then chain like 3, and then create the next leaf from there. So if you want to just cut and tie, don't chain 2, just cut and tie, and then go into the next place you want to place your next chain. So I chain 2 on the very second chain. I'm going to place a slip knot or slip stitch, whatever it's called. Then on the kind of loop of the first, I'm going to place another slip stitch. And then now I'm just going to go back along and place slip stitches wherever. I'm just going to try and go through every chain along the other side of the leaf and just place slip stitches. So this is just what I found was easiest for me to do. It's probably, and it's definitely not the easiest way to make leaves, but this is what I did. If you feel like you're not comfortable doing this, then you could totally skip making leaves altogether and just close up your bag as a drawstring. It will still look like a strawberry. I'm just going to leave in this whole clip. It's going to be really long. Oh well. So then once you get to the top, see, it's all twisted. Honestly, it's a hot mess, but all I did for the other bag was kind of just choose whatever. Really, I'm just guessing. I'm just choosing wherever the hook falls is fine. Oh my god. Slip stitch. Then I am going to go into, oh my god, this is like the strangest thing to show. I am going to go into part of the top here. So one of these stitches up here. And I'm just going to slip stitch that. Now I'm just going to hop completely over the leaf and then go into the top of the other side. Place a slip stitch. Now I'm going to slip stitch into the next 2 chains along the top. And now this is where I'm going to begin my next leaf. So 2 to 3 chains, place your next leaf. So just from this same thread, I'm going to chain 10 and then repeat that process all over again. So I hope that that makes sense. I'm not going to show it more than once because it's really annoying. You could just rewind that if you need to watch it again, but that's all I'm doing. I'm just going to repeat that same process over and over again. I'm going to do this and then come back. We still need to make the drawstring and put on all the little seeds. So this is what you should have once you're finished with the strawberry leaves. I am missing some because I ran out of yarn, but ideally you would want to cover the entire top with strawberry leaves. I'm just gonna stop there for the sake of this tutorial, but so now I'm going to make these straps for the backpack. So take whatever you have left of your yarn. So I'm just going to make a knot with my yarn and I'm going to chain out probably about 100. You're going to want to chain enough so that it can go you're going to want to chain enough so that it can wrap around your shoulder comfortably. Obviously, everyone's size is different, so it depends how long, but I'm probably going to do 100. So I'm going to just do a simple chain and come back once I've finished. So once you have your initial chain for your strap, then all I'm going to do is prepare for a half double crochet, and I'm going to go into the second from the top chain. So you're going to skip over one chain, and then you're going to place a half double crochet, and then you're just going to be placing one half double crochet in every single chain going back down your row. And this is all I'm going to do for the strap. If you want your strap to be thicker, feel free to do 2 rows if you would like, but I am just going to do 1 extra row. So that is going to be the thickness of my strap. So go ahead and do that and repeat this process one more time for the second strap. So once you have your straps completed, then just flip it over to the back side of your strawberry and figure out where you want to place your straps. I am probably going to put mine like an inch or 2 down, both from the side and the top of the green. And then for the bottom, I'll probably attach them, just figure out where it'll fit best for you. So to attach it, all you're going to do is just stick your hook through a chain that's where you want to attach it, and then thread through your red yarn. Just make a basic knot. Go back through that same knot and then create your loop. Then you're just going to attach it to a stitch on your strap, and then just start kind of sewing it together. So I'm just going to go through a loop on the bag and then a chain on the strap. You can also hand sew this with a needle and thread. Whatever you want to do is fine. This is just what I'm doing. So then once you have that, you're just going to cut and tie it. So then I'm just going to tie the 2 ends together and cut off the excess. So just repeat that for all of the other ends of your straps. So now I'm going to make the drawstring for the strawberry bag. I am using a different color green because I ran out of this color. I do recommend to just use the same color so that it hides it better, but all you're going to do is just make a simple chain. And you're going to want to make this about 80 to 100 chains long. So once you have your drawstring chained, I think I ended up doing 90 chains long, but you just need enough to fit around the bag while it's open. So now all I'm going to do is go through, so you have 2 rows, I'm going to go through the top row and just start weaving it through random chains. So I am going to skip probably like 3 or 4 half double crochets and then weave it out. So you're just going to alternate between weaving out and weaving in. This is why it's probably a better idea to have the same color green, but So once you have that all woven in, I like to make sure that both strings are facing the inside, just so that when I pull my drawstring, I can just tuck this inside the bag so that I don't have, I don't really want my strings to be hanging loose. If you do, then, you could weave it on the outside. I also started on the back of the bag so that the strings can be totally hidden, and then it just looks like a little strawberry, but it is up to you. So once you have the drawstring and the straps, all that's left to do is put on the little seeds. So all I do to string the little seeds on is I'm just going to cut small strips of yarn, and then I'm going to kind of alternate where I put my seeds. You could put as little or as many seeds as you'd like on your bag. So I'm just going to flip it inside out, and then this is the front of the bag. So all I'm going to do is pick any kind of random chain that you want, and I'm just going to push my hook through the entire chain, take my little piece of yarn, and I'm going to thread it through once, and then I'm going to go right back through with my hook. So you should have it going through twice along the front. And then once I have that, I'm just going to tie it in a small knot. Then I'm just going to cut off the excess. And then just repeat that process again for as many seeds as you would like. Just pick random spaces for your seed to go and thread it through. So once you're finished with the seeds, it should look something like this. And that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please continue to send me DMs of any projects you would like me to do. I am on Instagram. My username is pudding_cup__. So if you want to follow me on there, I'm loving all of the projects you guys are sending me. It really means a lot. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.